What is up? Welcome back to the Truth Serum. David Genus and his big old penis. Vince Schlitz, the sideline reporter. Uh, Happy New Year. Welcome. What's up, y'all?
I'm still
Happy
stuck
New
in the
Year.
Christmas spirit, so
Hey, that's fine too. Christmas tree is right back here. Still up. So drop your questions below. We're gonna get to them, everyone. Just know that I'm very sad still from last week because I got booted in all of them that count, and I'm a little upset about it. But I'm gonna help you win yours, and that's what's important. Let's go.
well, good. I got 4 of them, so
You got four championship leagues you
4
playing in?
championships.
Of course you do.
Live through us vicariously. I got two championships and the Flex League, which I think that's already wrapped up in my spot.
Hey man, I know.
That's
Dude,
what you're
last
fighting
week-
for. You're still fighting for
Dude.
that though.
Yeah, I'm 30 points down. Is overall points. 30 points down, and I played. I was 30 points up last week. I played against Puka Nakucha, and Amari Cooper. I'm wearing a hat today because I don't know. Anyway, Facebook user says driving back from Louisiana to Wisconsin. Big Mike Pompa, what is up? I'm assuming that's who that is. What's going on, man? Love you, dog. Miss you. Ben Kaiser, morning, guys. Morning to you. Coltes. I got to take down David shorthanded at quarterback, Bethard or roll Zeke Connor. Dude, I don't think you're shorthanded, man. There's no way you would play any of those players over Zeke or Connor in the super flex. I did look at it. I think Zeke is the guy you need to keep in there, though. What else
But
you
if
got
we
going
could go
on?
back to yesterday and have you take out CD Lamb, I'd appreciate the favor.
Well, now he's projected like 20, 30 points up on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're all right, man. David, I believe you are going to go down swinging, but you're going to go down. Hey,
We will
Colt,
see.
who else you got in
He
your
got
your flex
Tyreek.
running backs?
He got Tyreek. Tyreek's going off 180-3 today.
Yeah, no Waddle today, right? Yeah, no
No
Waddle,
Waddle, no Mostert.
no Mostert, no Waddle. Oof. That got to go
I'm
some.
pulling
The
for
ball
David.
got to get in somebody's hands.
I'm pulling for the David against Goliath.
Ben Kaiser says
Always
3
will.
championship games, 1,600 in total on the line. Let's get that money, Ben. Let's go. You deserve it.
That's
You
another
gonna get
one,
him.
man. Doesn't he have his name to free bye week in our dynasty league? And he's doing pretty well. I think it's time to change that name, Ben Kaiser. You ain't a walk-off anymore.
What's that?
In our TSF Dynasty League, I think his team name is Free Bye Week because he was doing pretty bad 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
This season, he made it a second-round playoffs, I think, too. So it's time
No,
to change that name, Ben.
I think what he's saying free bye week means he didn't have to play in the first round because he had an extra bye week. Extra bye week is the name of his team. Yeah, he got an extra one because he earned it.
He used to be Free Bye Week.
Oh, I don't know. Colt says survived Puka and Cooper thanks to Big Cock Brock shit in the bed last week. Dude, the Ravens defense, for them to do that to what the Niners got going on, man, very, very impressive for sure.
I mean, I think there was a little bit of luck involved. If you saw some of those
Yeah.
interceptions, they were knocked up balls that could have gone either way.
But
But they went the Ravens' way consistently. So, I give the Ravens props, and I feel like washing my mouth out for saying that.
yeah, and they put themselves in positions to be able to bat them balls in the air too. So
Yeah,
it's not
very
like
aggressive on the back end.
they gave him all they could handle and more. So Ben says, yeah, it's an old name from a few seasons ago. Needs to change it. He says he will do so this off season. No pressure, dog. We got the 49ers gonna play the Washington Commanders today. I think Big Cock Brock, if somehow you survived with him last week, it's gonna pay off this week because
I don't think he has him. I think he said he survived Puka and Cooper because that guy's Brock.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm saying specifically to anyone that's listening, don't get discouraged. Play him this week. Don't be afraid.
Oh, good. I have him in one of my championship leagues.
Play him. He's going off. I assure you.
I don't have a choice. My other quarterback was T-Law, so it had to be.
So this is the first time in his career that he has missed a game due to
high school, college, or NFL.
Yeah, pretty impressive. I guess we don't have any questions today.
You know what's more impressive? The Texans are going to win that division.
Dude, we are going to have some CJ Stroud today. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we don't have no Tank Dell, but what do you think about Nico and Noah Brown today? Singletary on the ground.
Yeah, I'm playing all of them.
All of them, yeah, me too. If I had the chance to.
Yeah, the Titans are like 5th worst against wide receivers or something like that.
Yeah, and recently they've been giving it up on the ground too. They've been flat backing the shit out of it.
Yep.
Well, we ain't got a bunch of questions. I got questions that I want to hear y'all's opinion on.
Let's hit this one right here really quick, and then we will go. Zamir Chandler, Rachaad White, pick 2. I think the smash here, obviously. I think this question is really Zamir or Chandler for my second running back because Rachaad White's in your lineup all day. Saints are not. I don't care. So Zamir or Chandler. I think I'm going to play Zamir White. He got like 147 last week against a tougher opponent. I think they're going to have to lean on that run game. Indianapolis is somebody you like to run the ball against. So, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm on Zamir over Chandler as well.
I'm the same way. Yeah, you lock in Rachaad White. Zamir's going against the Colts, and he had a decent showing in his last start too. So I'd roll the same. I'm not really worried about Ameer Abdullah getting in the work. I think it's going to be a better day for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the matchup there for Todd Chandler as well. They're playing in Minnesota. Zamir White, they're going to Indianapolis to play. I think I'm going to change my answer. I'm sorry. I'm going to go Todd Chandler here. More involved in the pass game. When you said Ameer Abdullah, I kind of got a second thinking myself.
Yeah, but the Raiders didn't. How many passes they threw last week?
62 yards. I don't know how many attempts it was, but
they abandoned the passing game with Aiden O'Connell in center.
Yeah, I get it. I know. That's why it's a question.
I benched Devontae Adams in one of my free league championships.
Play Godwin early or Chase and Jaden Reed later. Dude, I think Jamar Chase. I think Jamar Chase is gonna play. He's been talking shit on that defense all week. I think he's gonna give them what they deserve. I'm gonna play Chase.
Yeah, you have Reed, so again, you're safe. You have somebody you could throw in later. I'd wait on Chase.
Yeah, I'm with you too. Sorry, I need to get back and mute myself. I'm the same.
There's news. All right, Josh Jacobs is officially out, and Jacoby Brissett is inactive. Sam Howell will start for the Commanders.
When did this come about?
Literally just got it right now.
Jacoby Brissett inactive.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know that would change anything here.
I mean, other than the fact that now you got slinging Sammy Howell in there,
yeah, let me see. Well,
that just means he's going to be throwing multiple interceptions to the Niners defense.
yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not confident in very many Commanders. A running back situation, though, it's going to be one guy. I think Rodriguez is out, and Brian Robinson's. I think they're both out. So, any confidence in what's his name?
Gibson.
Antonio Gibson. Any confidence there?
I mean, every time that Robinson was out and before Rodriguez stepped up, Gibson showed out. So, but
Niners.
no, I mean they're still facing the Niners defense.
Oh, that running back question is a standard league for Zamir, Chandler, Rashad White. I still play Rashad White. Zamir White's fine, dude. White and White. Let's do it. But I like Chandler still, though. I think today is a Justin Jefferson show, and I'm excited to watch that. We got Olave, Diggs, Puka, pick 2, standard league. Well, considering Stephon Diggs hasn't done shit in forever, and thanks to him is another reason why I'm in this boat today, answering your questions instead of my own. I'm going to sit his ass right on that bench to warm it because Olave and Puka Nacua are going ham today, both of them. I'm lighting them up, man. Olave's got the dream matchup of Tampa Bay. Puka Nacua, he's just poking all the Nacuchas, so let's go.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Puka. I think he I think he breaks the record this week.
Rookie record?
Yeah.
What is this? Yardage?
I think he's 147 yards away, is what I read last time I checked.
Okay. Yeah. Stafford's the kind of guy to get his wide receivers them records. So
yep.
He's done it a few times.
He's already passed that amount 4 different times this year, so it's totally possible.
Yeah. Broncos D against the Chargers or Rams D against the Giants. I'm going to go Broncos D against the Chargers. I like them both, though. I just think Broncos defense got a little bit more. They can get a little bit more pressure, and
they get those turnovers.
Tyrod can get the ball out. So
they could extend their 2023 season past Week 18.
Read that to me, dog. I can't see it.
The rest from the Cowboys-Lions game are being removed from the playoffs this year.
Oh, for the
2-point 2024. Well, I guess this year.
For the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
So they said he didn't report eligible, right? I watched the condensed game, so I didn't really get the whole broadcast version. Obviously, I don't know what exactly happened. So is it some bullshit?
I mean, it didn't matter either way. Either way, it would have been a penalty.
Okay.
Because he checked. Even if he did report ineligible, he lined up in a not an eligible position. So either way, there was going to be a penalty regardless on the play.
Okay, I didn't really see.
That's pretty whack though. If they're going to remove him still with that going on.
Yeah.
So Broncos D, Chargers against the Rams. Who you got? I mean, Broncos D against Broncos. Both of you.
Yeah, the Chargers like to give up the ball, man. Easton Stick. They got Tyrod Taylor's back in New York now, right? So
yeah, that's what I was saying.
He's a little bit more conservative. I mean, he'll air it out, but he doesn't really turn the ball over like Easton Stick turns the ball over.
We got a question here specifically for you, Vincent. Should I start Kyler Murray or Jordan Love?
I think that's Brandon. I'm not gonna answer that one. I'll let y'all go on. That's probably the guy I'm playing. Let me double check.
Well, Kyler Murray's got Philly. That's who you like throwing the ball against for sure. But wide receiver weapon out. Hollywood's not going to be playing. They put him on IR. So we got a rookie, a big time touchdown end zone threat. We got their number one receiver, Trey McBride, who doesn't score touchdowns, and then a couple of underneath Greg Dortch, Rondell Moore. Do we trust that over Jordan Love? Let's see, playing at Minnesota in a dome against Minnesota. Similar receiving weapons, I guess. Yeah, I'm playing Kyler Murray. Sorry. Playing Kyler Murray a whole lot.
This is all about motivation for me. Kyler Murray not only doesn't have the weapons, he has really, other than trying to play for a job, it doesn't matter. He can't boost up the people around him. The entire Packers organization, they still want the playoffs, so they can still make it. I have them sneaking in as the seventh seed. So for them to do that, they got to win out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
the
going.
Narrative. This is narrative week for real, man. Like what you just said to me completely changed my mind that quickly, and I don't know, man. I like throwing the ball against Philly. I'm gonna play Kyler. I'm doing
it. You're a big Kyler homer, though. You've always been, and I get it. There's a lot of people there who are just Kyler.
Little road runner, man.
Yeah,
you gotta like it.
I think Jordan Love against Minnesota. I think he's gonna put up some numbers today. And like you said, Kyler Murray's got nothing to play with, and he's got no weapons around him. I'm gonna fire up Jordan Love as well.
All right. I wouldn't hat bet it for sure. Trent Hobbs, good morning and happy holidays to you.
Holiday.
Question is Warren or Thielen in the flex? Let's go to the homer here first. Warren or Thielen?
God. So before I saw the weather report,
that's how I was going to start mine out too. God.
I probably would have started Ward before the weather report, but I think that I saw that it's supposed to be like 85% chance of rain in Seattle, which, it generally those games are, knock them out, drag out fucking defensive games. I think Thielen has a better chance of going off than Warren today, unfortunately. I think the Steelers are going to, be fine and should win today as a homer, but I also have the Panthers winning today, so
you got the Panthers beating Jacks. Oh, with Betherden, yeah. I don't still, but also I'm gonna play Jaylen Warren, man. In the rain, I don't care.
I'm gonna do the tiebreaker, and I'm gonna say Jaylen Warren as well.
Listen, here's the thing, though.
They're gonna be running, and I think he's got that playmaking ability to where I think he's gonna break one today.
See, but that's the thing. The Steelers they're going back to it the last several weeks. They still have Warren getting the same amount of snaps, but not the same amount of touches as Najee. Najee's getting the running touches. Warren's in for the pass plays, but we're not going to see that much of that in the rain as you would in a normal game. I'd be fine if this was Najee over Thielen. Najee, they're gonna feed him, and they've proven that the last couple of weeks, but. On this question, I got Puka. I already have a bet in another thing on this exact question.
Puka or Cup? That Cup's got two P's in it, though. Duke, Devontae.
Cup with a K.
K with a cup. Yeah, cup. K in the cup. Yeah.
All right. Now, before you answer this with your –
I'm going to go Puka as well.
I was going to say, you just said earlier Stafford likes getting his people them records.
I'm going to look at this this recent news, expected to play. He's been injured. He's been logging illness.
I think they've been using him a lot more as a decoy. He just hasn't. He's been getting his solid little fantasy floor, but he hasn't really been lighting it up. And I think a lot of that is him just being on the field to open Puka more too.
Well, and he's no longer the only weapon there. They have Puka. They have Hell, DeMarcus Robinson's been
Robinson.
going off. Kyron Williams, like they have other options. It's not just the Cooper Cup show.
Oh God, I'm scared of Kyron Williams today.
You should be if you're playing against him.
I'm playing against him, and I'm
Yeah.
scared of Derrick Henry today too. King
Yeah, I
Henry.
love my team this week, but last week, it doesn't matter anymore. But so the only thing that concerns me about Puka Nacua is he was added late due to an illness. But I think I'd ride with him, man. Narrative Street, man, with that record looming. T. Higgins, Jefferson in the flex. Give me Jefferson all day long.
Yeah, I don't think we're at the point where you're playing him. You drafted him to play him.
I mean, T. Higgins. I think Chase plays today. So
What's up with Addison too? I don't know too much. Is he still out?
let me double check that.
I think and Kate and Osborne's banged up too, right?
Osborne's not banged up. Osborne's good to go. Jordan Addison. Let's see what they're saying here. Listed questionable, limited practice Thursday and Friday. He's going to play. That's my assumption. Back-to-back practices late in the week. He's going to be a go for sure. Superflex 3-point interception. Play Jaren Hall or Tua. Jaren Hall or Tua, or put in Kenneth Walker, Hubbard, or Chase. Got Zamir White and Etienne starting. If it's an option to play Chase there, what kind of options do you have late? Chase plays late, so I would at Kansas City. What time is that game? That's a mid-afternoon game, right?
Yeah, same time as KW3.
Oh yeah, for sure. Then Chase would be my option. Kenneth Walker as a backup plan for sure.
Yeah, I'd go Chase for that. He'd be my first choice out of these.
Yeah, I'm not playing with that Jaren Hall with minus 3-point interception. I wouldn't play him if interceptions were free.
Now, would you possibly, especially with Lawrence out, play Hubbard over Etienne? Because Hubbard's been going off too.
With Lawrence out, play Hubbard over Etienne. No, I'm still gonna play. I'm gonna still play Etienne there.
Would you play Hubbard over Zamir White?
That is a good question. Let me take a look here. I'd play Zamir White. Let's look at some fireworks for a minute since he's missing. We'll bring him back though. No worries. If you got your question specifically for him, we got Ravens D or Dolphins D.
I'm going with the Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens defense is nasty. I think this is a pretty easy question actually. Let me look and see where their ranking is.
I mean, Dolphins D has been one of the best over the last few weeks, but I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that their offense can put them in a position to succeed, and I don't think they could do that against the Ravens D.
All right. Vance, you playing that Dolphins D, or are you going to play the Ravens?
I think this one's a real coin flip, but I do, man. We were talking about before the Dolphins defense has got to show up today. We have got to score today.
Yeah.
I think they do it.
You can flip that coin right quick. Let us know you go play.
I think both of these defenses are going to score today.
Are y'all in the championship? I'm not, man. Unfortunately, I got robbed by Amari Cooper and Puka Nacua and some duds from guys like Stephon Diggs and Yeah, I had a rough week last week, man. So I'm not in it, but these two cocksuckers are.
Yeah, I'm in 4 different ones. James Cook tried to knock me out of one, but CMC brought me back in it and secured the win.
Yeah.
I got 4, but 2 of them are free leagues that were just extras. I picked up, so I don't
All
really
right.
know those.
Vince, let's hear those questions you got, man.
Oh, you want to go through mine now?
Yeah, let's hear them.
I got a wide receiver question here. We go in. I think it's. I got to bring it up now.
Hey, read that for me right there.
We gonna talk after this, Russell Fry.
Oh, good. Oof.
Dolphins defense
Another one.
is scoring today. I'm gonna
Ben
will
Kaiser, you ask this question every week, and I never like vet back to see if I got it right or not, man. This is such a tough question every week because I feel like the ceiling for Jalen Hurts is a little bit higher every week, man. Arizona, they got the tush push. But Washington, though, man.
Well, and the other problem is Jalen Hurts has been playing hurt for a few weeks now. They're trying to hide it, but you can tell he's not quite. He's lost that step.
Yeah, he hasn't looked that great.
Right.
But
they're still going to push him into the end zone twice.
Said last week I was wrong. Hopefully you didn't listen to me, but obviously you're still here.
That's
so
because we all said
it
Purdy
didn't matter.
last week. I think we all 3 flat out agreed we should play.
I
Purdy.
wasn't here for that question. I was on the road.
You were in the car. That was before you signed off.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Jalen Hurts though, man. Jalen Hurts. Arizona's so fun to play against.
Not as fun as the Commanders' defense. I'm gonna go with Brock.
Yeah, I know, man. So many weapons there. Rushing touchdowns worth 6. Probably passing touchdowns worth 4. I think that's. But Big Cock Brock's gonna bounce it back though, man.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a Brock Purdy week again.
Dude, that's such a tough question. You give it to me every week. That's a good problem to have. What's your problem, Vince? All
right, we got Scary Terry, Greg Torch, or Quentin Johnston.
Give me Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, that's who I got in there. I'm scouring everything right now.
Torch is interesting because he's going to play in the slot a lot, but I don't know. Is he going to play outside while Rondell Moore plays in the slot? I really like the slot against that defense, man. So maybe they rotate out. I still like Terry though.
Another sneaky one, I think today. I'm a Dolphins homer. It's going to be Cedric Wilson too as receiver.
Yeah,
I think he's going to score today and maybe pick up 60 to 80 yards.
Yeah, that's kind of a hand-in-hand replacement for either Tyreek or Jalen Waddle. They're kind of the same archetype. It steps right in. The offense doesn't really miss a beat unless it's Tyreek out. So they're certainly going to be focused on Tyreek. So what's your question again? Cedric Wilson.
No, I was just saying I like him as a sneaky play. I was looking around at my teams. I said I like Cedric Wilson. If you need to get off the waivers for a receiver this week in the championship,
what about guys like Brandon Johnson for the Broncos? Cortland Sutton, they're hurting, man. They got a quarterback change.
Who's
with
playing?
This quarterback change, huh?
Who's behind Russell? Is it Stidham?
Jarrett Stidham's gonna play. So anytime there's a quarterback change, we don't really know. Like crazy stuff happens for sure.
I mean, Stidham's come in before with these spot starts and looked great. So
light it up,
right?
For real. With the Raiders specifically, I didn't look back and see where his success came during that game or two, but I do remember that. Well, let's get this one in. But I had Hall, St. Brown, Nakua, Evans, and Flowers. So I had it locked up before the night games. Yeah, man. Your team's nasty. Team's nasty. Mr. Nasty. You got any more questions, Vince? Is that it? You got some? Give me something to talk about. All right, cool. I got you. Earlier there was a question here, Warren or Thielen in the flex. I looked at his flex rankings, Fantasy Pros. It looks like it came straight out of here, man. They were back to back. It's like flex rankings number 40 and 41, something like that, but they were back to back. That was kind of cool.
I got one.
Let's go.
So, I mean, it's a flex spot, so I could put in a tight end if I want. So I guess it's between K. Dotton, Romeo Dobbs, or DJ Chark.
Well, Jeremy Pyle, I'm gonna sit Chark on the bench. Man, out of nowhere, dude. Like, you can't have that again. It's not gonna happen. Crazy how that happened, but he's not gonna do anything. K. Dotton is allergic to the end zone, but good matchup in a game I think could shoot out. And what was the other option?
Romeo Dobbs. And that's who I'm going with, honestly. Christian Watson's out. Anytime Christian Watson's out, I know Jaden Reed's been eating a lot, but Romeo Dobbs seems to get his fantasy floor of 10 to 15 points.
Dobbs is
40 yards or something, 3 receptions. Not a huge game, but I think he's got the safest floor for sure.
Yeah. A slot wide receiver playing on the outside. Don't really love it, but yeah, Romeo Dobbs is your guy, man. Safest floor. And I don't think the ceiling's high enough for the other guys to make that.
All right, and then my other one, and this one's more interesting now because I didn't know Brian Robinson was out.
I said at the beginning of the show, damn it.
I know. So I currently have Kittle in my flex spot because I had Njoku play the other day. My other options are Calvin Ridley, but Zay Jones is out and no T-Law, Khalil Herbert, or Antonio Gibson. Like, is Kittle the right play there? Do I leave Kittle in or do I switch?
Dante Foreman just got reported out as well. That alert came in, so that boosts Khalil Herbert a little bit as well.
Herbert. What about the other guy?
What were the options again? Kittle, Herbert, and who?
Antonio Gibson.
Oh.
Dude, I think I'm going to play Kittle. I could have swore I had a Calvin Ridley in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I have Calvin Ridley as well. He hasn't been good when Zay Jones is out, and Zay Jones is officially out.
Yeah, I think he's a sit for me, though, honestly.
He's on my bench.
Okay.
Yeah, Kittle's who I have in right now. Especially with the injuries to Brian Robinson and the guy he just said on Herbert's team. Those two have the potential. The running backs have more potential than tight ends, generally speaking. So I didn't know.
But Kittle's got three touchdown games in his bag multiple times.
Right.
And we already talked about these Commanders.
Right.
They commanded anything. Let's go here. Singletary, Reed, or Godwin in the flex spot.
I actually have to head off early, guys. I got some stuff I have to handle before the games start. But good luck to everybody in your championships, and hopefully I'm a 4-time champion this year.
Stay true, dog.
I'm pulling for David over David and Goliath, man. Get it.
Yeah, I got to take down Colt. All right, I'll see you guys.
All right. Let's see, get him up out of here. All right, it swapped you. You're on that side now. That's cool. Singletary, Reed, or Godwin in the flex spot. I'm going to play Singletary. I like Singletary. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm trying to juggle the mute button and the baby who's getting fussy. But
Hey, man, you're
Devin,
doing fantastic, though, for real.
I'm trying. Devin Singletary, he's been involved all around lately for the Texans, and he seems to have been pushing Damian Pierce to the back of the bus as well.
He
Even though
has
coaches said
fully
that wasn't going to happen. Box score says otherwise.
Yeah. He has been relegated to kick return duties, where he pulled one back on him last week. But yeah, dude, Singletary is the bell cow in that offense, man. And with Stroud coming back this week, and the matchup here, I like it, dude. I think Tennessee's been easy to run on here lately. It's probably got a little red matchup light by his name, but ignore that, I think. Brock Purdy or Geno Smith, it is big cock Brock all day long. And there are rumors of rain for Seattle today. So
yeah, that's what David mentioned. 85% chance of rain. Like I said, I'm going Brock Purdy. This is a redemption game for them. He got embarrassed personally. He's going to come out and he's going to light it up against the Commanders, who allow quarterbacks to light it up.
Yes, sir. I like me some. I like him. Let's see. Let's go.
Give me one more.
Let's do it like that. That's the end of the questions here for now. Let me see. We got a few more minutes. I know you've either made it or you didn't make it. So I will talk through a few flex options here near that range. Chuba Hubbard or at Jacksonville, or T. Higgins at Kansas City. If this is one that I'm faced with, I will play Chuba Hubbard. Volume there has been great.
What was the question?
Chuba Hubbard or T. Higgins?
Oh, yeah, I'm going the same way too. Especially, I mean, if it's a PPR, there's a little bit more question on it, but I'd probably still roll him Hubbard.
Yes. All right. Jaden Reed or George Pickens? Jaden Reed, Minnesota. George Pickens has Seattle.
Dude, that's a tricky one. George Pickens blew up. They've been saying he'd do well. I wonder if this is him finally getting healthy after the injuries. But Jaden Reed's a pretty explosive player against a Minnesota Vikings team that allows explosive plays to happen too.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go Jaden Reed just because he's been more consistent than George Pickens. But I think
I agree with you, and they're giving him rushing attempts. So I like that aspect of that. Always a chance for a big play there. Add Noah Brown to that list. Tennessee is the opponent. That's a pass funnel team, and Stroud's back. So would you play Jaden Reed or Noah Brown?
That one, man, with the quarterback situation, I think I'm going to have to go Noah Brown and step over on that one.
Okay. And with the injuries to the Denver wide receivers there in Denver, new quarterback chains, add Jerry Jeudy to that and play Jerry Jeudy or Noah Brown.
I'm still going Noah Brown just because I'm not trusting anything in Broncos offense unless I have to.
Yeah, and I guess Judy's been on that list. So
he's been an up and down player, but in a championship game, I'm not trusting him with Jarrett Stidham as quarterback.
So we're talking about Puka Nacua earlier and going for that rookie record of yardage. Demarcus Robinson's come on as of late. You flex him or Josh Downs against Vegas. Demario Douglas.
Oh, dude. See, now we're getting deep into it.
Mhm.
That's a tough one, man.
There's
That's
some
one of
deep
those.
leagues.
I wouldn't want to play either one of those. Demarcus Robinson again. Who's the Rams playing?
The Giants.
Damn it.
Um,
I think it's I'd go. I wouldn't go Robinson. I'd go. What's the other option?
Demario Douglas at Buffalo or Josh Downs versus Vegas
I'm
in
still
a
going.
dome.
I'm gonna go Josh Downs on that just because of. I know that Demario Douglas is like the only option there.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get back.
Juju's out. Who's the other
um,
guy?
I'm trying to think.
He's a speed guy. 'Cause I looked at him today.
Michael Pittman, I think he's going to be playing this week too.
Yeah. Oh, Jalen Reagor. I mean, it's Demario Douglas or Jalen Reagor. Jalen Rager's been dead all season, even given the opportunities.
I don't think Demario Douglas has scored a single touchdown this year, though. Let me look at this.
I think he's only had 1 or 2 good games.
But consistent though, like 4 or 5, 6 receptions. Let's go 5 last week for 74. Yeah, I don't see a single touchdown on this. Oh yeah, I do. Wait a minute. Those are rushing attempts. Yeah, no touchdowns.
Yeah. You
All
feel
right,
like this is a breakout week for him, maybe? He finds pay dirt.
Buffalo can be beaten. I think they handle this game though, man. I
They've
think
been hot,
too much
but
is going to ride on Zeke. I think
the
Zeke's
AFC East, the Patriots play the Bills well. Bill Belichick plays Josh Allen well, and I think this is going to be a big Zeke day, and I think they could win this game. It would definitely be a shock with how hot the Bills have been, but
yeah.
I think they got a good chance of winning. They always play the Bills well.
All right, let's move back up this list a little bit. We got Rashee Rice. He's been super hot lately. Or we got Saquon Barkley against the Rams.
Man, I think you have to go Saquon on that. That's another top running back that you drafted. And he's all around for the Giants. And the Rams, they're a good team, but they can give up some points.
Yeah, Cincinnati is a pretty easy opponent there too. So I think Rashee Rice oddly is the safer play there. Crazy enough. Flex question: Bijan Robinson at the Chicago Bears, who have been playing good defense as of late, or same game DJ Moore versus that Atlanta secondary, led by I can't remember his name.
Man, that's tough. DJ Moore has been up and down, inconsistent. And, I mean, last week they proved
Bijan.
they were going to push Bijan more, and they came out and stated it. Well, Derrick Henry gave you 15 points. I think he's going to do more than that today, unfortunately. I'm up
So
against
historically, against the Houston Texans, he does his damn thing. This game is at Houston. This narrative was being pushed last time they played, and it was a tough outing for Derrick Henry in their first matchup. This one's being played in Houston as well, with Stroud coming back. I think Derrick Henry is going to shit the bed today. I wouldn't really want to play him.
Man, I hope you fucking will that into existence.
I'm not willing anything. I want great options for all of our viewers, man. But I just don't. I don't know,
Derrick
man.
Henry today. I'll say it. I hope Derrick Henry shits the bed, but I do not think it's gonna happen. I think he's gonna fuck me up today.
Antonio, who's your other option, man? Who's your other option? Because I'm trying to play somebody else for real.
Is Levy's back yet, or we still have Tannehill playing?
I don't know. I don't care though, honestly. Let's see. Levis is ranked. Tannehill is not. Tannehill's ranked 34, so Levis is at 26. Let me open up this news thing on him. Titans will have Will Levis active. So there you go. Will Levis active.
Yeah. I think, man, if you're playing Derrick Henry, I think he's gonna get 15 points.
Why 15? Why is that your cutoff? I know all the other players haven't played yet.
That's like 80 yards and a touchdown. I'd see that easily.
Okay. Edwards-Helaire on the bench.
Pacheco's expected to play, I believe.
Pacheco's playing.
I believe so. I believe he was cleared to play. He's got a questionable tag, but I think he's playing today.
So once I get on here, that new news. Cleared concussion protocol. He is going to play. Yeah, you are right. Yeah. I guess you play Derrick Henry, man. I don't like it though. I don't like it. Antonio, send me that screenshot I asked you for, dog. I'll see if it's something that I can talk to somebody about because I might be able to. Well, Ronald Jones for the Bucks. Is Ronald Jones on the Bucks roster?
I don't think he is. Isn't he with the Chiefs?
I don't know, man.
I thought I did look at that. I'm pretty sure he was with the Chiefs, wasn't he? Buried?
It is. Yeah, he was. Oh, I can't use my keyboard right here on this though.
He's a free agent.
Let me see. I got some screenshots here. I got you. Let me look and see what we're looking at. Are you still trapping or Deion Slammers? Let's see. Deion Slammers. You got two quarterbacks, Stroud and Stafford. Got Derrick Henry, Rashad White. Ding dong. That's not Ronald Jones.
Somebody's
Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, Kelsey, Amon-Ra St. Brown, you made a mistake and played him in your flex. First of all, if you are playing an earlier game, a Thursday, a Saturday, make sure those guys are in your wide receiver spot or your running back spot so that when it comes to this time, you could have, let's say, used a running back there instead. That's done, though.
Ability on Sundays.
You were outmatched in this like crazy. CeeDee Lamb, Jerome Ford, who he also made a mistake and played him in the flex. I know you can't see this, but I can. Jamar Chase on his bench, Josh Jacobs. You got Waddle, Godwin, Higgins. Let me go back one more time.
Man, that hurts me.
I think you got it right, man. I think you got it right.
You go to the championship and it's like, oh, Josh Jacobs is out. Raheem Mostert's out. So now you're dropping players. And it's like, I never thought I'd see the day I'm dropping Josh. Even though I did it in the flex league, I dropped Josh Jacobs early and you picked him up and then he blew up and then he went back down.
Yeah. Rashid Shaheed or Drew Devaney. What's up, dog? I miss you. Rashid Shaheed or Drake London. Rashid had a good game last week. He shows up in these spots. It was a good matchup. Got another good matchup today against the Buccaneers. Drake London. Let me click on something here. Chicago. Dude, I think Shaheed is riskier, but also has the much higher ceiling here. Chicago is the hard part for me. Atlanta, Chicago. I think that's a slow-paced game there. I think I'm gonna play with Shaheed.
I'm firing up Shaheed. Big play Shaheed too, man. Against the Bucks, this could be a shootout. Any game against the Bucks can be a shootout, high-scoring game. Yeah. I think the potential is there, way higher. you still might get your like 4 receptions for 60 yards, 6 receptions for 80 yards from Jake London. But I think that's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Rashid Shaheed, if you're going to win a championship, you're putting in Shaheed today, and he may drop you his 25-30.
But he could drop a big fat donut as well. I don't think Drake London's capable of the donut right now.
No, you're going to get a safer floor with Jake London, but I think you're going to win a championship with Shaheed.
Yeah, so I'm going to answer the question like this. If you look to be outmatched, throw Shaheed in there. I think he's got a higher ceiling. If you had CeeDee Lamb playing yesterday and you just need your 12 to 13 points and just play it safe, maybe go with Drake London in that situation. All right, guys.
Hey, I got one for you here too. Another one while we got 5 more minutes to bullshit. I was just looking at this. You gonna play Zeke or Aaron Jones?
I'm gonna play Zeke or who?
Aaron Jones.
Man. ¿Por qué no los dos?
I've got Zeke plugged in, but I was just questioning it. Like, I don't
that
know.
means why not both in Spanish, which you might need to be learning, by the way. I would love to learn it for real. Aaron Jones or Zeke, dude.
I know Porquito Espanol, construction Espanol, donde estás? Esa y
Ándale, puto.
yeah.
That kind of stuff. I got you.
Well, my other positions, man,
Jones,
if I'm playing both of them, then I got to either sit James Conner or Jonathan Taylor.
Okay. I'm gonna sit James Conner. He's got Philly. I know he's been strong lately. I'm gonna sit James Conner. I'm playing Zeke, and
like how you are for Kyler Murray. I feel that way for James Conner. Like he gets that production. He's a dog on the field. If he's healthy, he's usually producing.
Philly is tough, especially at Philly. Here's where you win with James Conner is through the air and with limited options for Kyler. I get the allure there, man. But Philly's tough, and they're playing in Philly. I think Zeke's super safe, man. I think Zeke and Aaron Jones both are super safe, and both have really high ceilings. Yeah.
All right. That's it for me, and I got dogs and babies freaking out.
All right. Well, we are going to put a bow on 2023. Happy New Year, guys. Stay safe tonight. Win them championships. Thanks for supporting us all year, man. It's been great, as always. Another year behind us. I hope you all win, man. Good luck, man, as always.
And tell us about it too, man. You win. We want to hear about it. Say, hey, you made this call and it helped me out. And
you made this call and made me lose.
If I lost you again, let me know too.
Yeah. Hey, thank you guys. As always, stay true.